welcome to another grand and glorious episode of Arizona Griper. Here in the flesh, how's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hopefully everybody's feeling well and hope everybody's having a great day. I wanted to apologize for the stream for yesterday. I had to shut it down and I lost it somehow. And I apologize for that. And what the hell do I have in my house right now? Some kind of bug. I don't know. It's gone now. I don't know. Well, fuck it. It ain't doing nothing to me. I just kicked it out. Screw it. I just threw it out. So anyway, good morning, everybody. Like I said, I wanted to apologize for last night's stream. I had to had a phone call, had to abruptly leave and all that. And so, yeah, you know how that went. So, but anyway, I'm going to be using another K-cup today. I don't like these K-cups at all. I really don't. You know, yeah, they're good. But, you know, the instant coffee to me is more flavorful than the regular K-cup stuff. I mean, maybe it's because I've just gotten used to it over the years. And, you know, when I get good coffee, I don't know what to do with it. You know, so it happens, you know. Tonight for dinner, I know for breakfast I'm having pancakes and eggs and toasted English muffin. But maybe some waffles too. I do have waffles. I do have fit. See, I have, yeah. You know, I got some waffles here. I've already got some waffles already out already. That are right here. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the toaster. It's not really that bad. It's just a simple, you know, simple breakfast, not really too much of a headache. And for dinner tonight, hold on, let me, oh yeah, I did, okay. For dinner tonight, I'm going to be having fish, and I'm debating on whether or not to have, like chips, like regular chips, you know, like, something other than mashed potatoes, but here's my problem. I only got 2 damn potatoes. So I'm going to have to, I guess I'm going to have to just boil these up. I hope you guys are old enough to be here. This is an 18 plus stream. But I think I'm going to kick it up a little bit. And I'm going to mash those. And I'm going to mix it with one of these. So that should be enough for the wife and I tonight. Plus I'm going to make some rice-a-roni. And that should be enough. What's up, Matt? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. So, okay, calma mucho. So that, thank you, Matt. There you go. But anyway, um, yeah, I know. I know, Carmen. You're such a sweetheart. How are you doing, Carmen? How's my favorite girl doing today? Good morning, by the way. Uh, yeah, yeah, I've been checking those out, Matt. You're doing an awesome job, bro. I've seen that. Oh, I'm alive. I got hit with all kinds of garbage yesterday, all kinds of crap, and I had to delete the stream, dude, because I was just getting bombarded by all kinds of bullshit. Hopefully yesterday we got it all cleaned up and got everybody, cleared out that needs to be cleared out and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully today we won't have any issues and we can just, stream as usual. Yeah. I wish I was able to save it, but had to delete it because it was bad. So, and you know me, I don't like deleting streams. I fucking hate that shit. I hate having to delete the streams. But, it is what it is. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did finally. Next time I do my makeup like that, I'm gonna just be a little careful on the eye makeup around my eye. I'm gonna go around it like that instead of like inside like that. Yeah, it did hurt. Yeah, it did. What's up, Legsy Bear? How's my other babe doing? God, I got a lot of them out here. I got a lot of good girls and good people out here today. I have it every day. Sometimes more than others. But everybody's good around here, Hi, Brooke, baby. How you doing? Oh, that's Brooke. I thought it was Legsy. My bad. How's it going, babe? Mwah. The sweetest girl on the YouTube. Boston Brooke. She's my babe. Yeah, don't worry, Carmen. You're the sweetest girl, too. Can't leave you out. Yeah, I miss Legsy Bear, too. But, she's a night owl. So that, stuff like that happens. She busts her butt during the day and, takes it easy at night. Yeah, I got a lot of babes. I know. All right then, Brooke. You'll be the only one. How about that? Jesus. God. All right, everybody's a babe today. Just to make sure nobody gets left out. Even the guys, I don't care. That way nobody gets left out. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Everybody's that way. Everybody gets hugs and kisses. There you go. No homo, but, hey, I want to make sure it's all even. Make sure nobody gets left out. I mean, Jesus. Don't let me get people pissed at me. Hey, you left me out. No, I didn't. I included you too. Oh. Yep, Matt's a babe too. There you go. Hey, you got to include everybody. Why not? But you guys, to truthfully say, all of you guys are the best. I mean, seriously. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now if it hadn't have been for you guys. All of you here, you encourage me to keep going. You encourage me to keep doing what I'm doing. And I get lots of support both off and online. And I can't ask for anything more than that. I mean, I'm truly blessed. And I thank all of you for just doing what you do and making me into the person that I am today. All of you. I mean, the regular people, the trolls, everybody that's interacted with this channel or even been in this channel or even if you've talked shit, it don't matter. Still, I thank all of you people out there, everybody. Yeah, I love you guys too with a lot, with all my heart I do. Every time I do a stream, every time I even do a phone call, I put my heart and my soul into it. I really do. Thank you, Carmen. I love you too. And also Brooke. Mwah. Love you guys. All of you guys. It's just, like I said, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys, because you guys give me so much encouragement, so much support. Even the trolls out there, they do that. Everybody plays his or her own part in just helping me out and building me up, and I appreciate that. And shit, words can't even explain how much each and every one of you as individuals mean to me, man. For real. I mean, you guys basically light the creative fire within me that when I first started here, I never knew. Yeah. When I first started here, and this is the truth. When I first started here in 2015, I really thought nobody gave a damn. I really thought nobody cared. I really thought, well, this is just another platform, just like every other platform. It's just, nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. I did, but nobody else did. And, I thought that's the way it was. And, yep. If I had a thing to donate, sure, but I would tell you mainly to keep your money, because I don't really need it, but I would appreciate it though. Yeah, I'll donate you $100 just to fuck. See, trolls like this is what I like. You know, they're not that, you know, they're not that bad. They don't go that nasty. And, you know, he's not really trolling. He's just messing around. You know, and it's not bad. You know, people like him, it's what, you know, you guys keep me going every day. You know, you guys encourage me to keep living. You know, I appreciate you, dude. You know, I appreciate everyone out there. Yes, I do. You know, I am blessed, but not everything's perfect. Not everything is exactly the way that I expected it to be. But guess what? It's how I am. You know, it's how I chose to be in life, you know. All right, guys. Channel announcement. Okay. Attention, everybody. At 1K subscribers, I, Arizona Griper, will be taking on the Little Nitro Spicy Gummy Bear Challenge. So, if you want to see the Arizona Griper get burnt, turn in your subscriptions now. Thank you very much. And we are currently at 959 subscribers. So far, only 41 subscribers to go to hit the 1K. Then I will be doing the challenge. So, hopefully, if all goes well, I'm hoping that it'll fall on a weekend. Yeah, I'm getting nervous too. Jesus Christ. It's going to be a barn burner. I know that much. And I'm not looking forward to it. No way. But, you know, I got to do what I promised. So, yep. That's going to be fun. Yeah. You might not be seeing me streaming for about a week because I'll probably be stuck on the toilet screaming in pain. I mean, I don't know. It might not be as bad as I think. I mean, I don't know. So we'll just have to freaking see. Oh, God. I'm going to try for my next challenge after this one. I'm going to try and do a little bit of an easier challenge, maybe. One that's not so hot. I would say the gummy bear probably... I don't think it's hot. It's as hot, but it ranks up there pretty good. So it's gonna be a fun time. Now the Death Nut Challenge was way worse than anything else. That was the first time a chili pepper actually made my fucking ears pop and start ringing. Yeah. That's the first time. It's a first time for me. It really is. Because I'm not even kidding you, dude. By the time I did all those And by the time I was down to the last one, my ears were ringing. Oh my God, it was bad. I do not recommend that one. Oh God, here we go. Yep, pretty much. Yep, I got all that too. So, yep. And a burning asshole on top of that. So, yeah. I had all that. Yep. You ain't lying there. Yes. Oh, it messed with my stomach way more than you could ever imagine. Oh, God. It was as bad as we did the one chip challenge once. Oh, thank you. We did the one chip challenge once. And, oh my God. That put me on the toilet for 3 days. I mean, I shat like crazy, dude. So this one's going to be an equally interesting one. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're old enough to be here, dude, because this is an adult stream, to where adult language will be used. So viewer discretion is advised. Just saying. Okay, you're cool then. But like I said, man, I'm kind of, I was scrambling for breakfast today, and I managed to throw something together. I'm making up some instant pancake. Now, I freaking do not like the pancakes out of a box. I don't like that. I would rather just make them myself than pour them out of a box. But we've got 2 boxes of pancake mix, and I figured, well, we've got to use them, so we might as well just use them before they expire. So that's what we're doing. And also, I have, let me see in my vault here. I'm just looking here real quick. I think I have a few, oh yeah, I have a few reviews, food reviews that I'm going to be doing. So you might want to stay tuned for that. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of good things, happening with this channel, and yeah, so I just made my coffee. For a little bit, I put, the usual cinnamon, honey, and 2 different types of creamers in it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm trying to look for some ginger. I know we have some, but it keeps getting moved around. There it is. See, it's because it's in a... Do you do any... Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I try. Yes, I do that. Or I was recommended to do lemon juice before a challenge. And, well, that didn't really work that well. That didn't really turn out too well. There is a special drink called the pink one, and that is Pepto-Bismol mixed with milk, and that is supposed to help you out with discomfort of the stomach and stuff like that. But once again, it depends on the individual. So it depends on your tolerance, you know. Oh, why? Thank you. I appreciate it. Are you of age to be here? I hope, because only adults are allowed to be here. I can't have kids here. So, just letting everybody know. I've been a neutral all my life. Okay, cool. I've been a neutral all my life. Awesome. Thank you. Hopefully you're old enough to be here as well. Oh, Lord. Yep, I sure have. I mean, yes, yes, I'm married and yes, I'm straight, but as far as what I identify as a human being. I identify as a human being. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're straight. I don't care if you're in between. You're a human being in my book. And that's all that matters. Because we're all from one planet and one place, Earth. And that's all we need to do. I'm not judging anybody. I never have. Never will. So, but yeah, that's why, I don't care what you are, What you are is your choice. And I respect that. So, my hat goes off to everybody out there. I love everybody equally, and all right, shout out to your sister then. There you go. Whoever that is. I'm not gonna say the name, but shout out. Nice try though. I think you're trolling me. You're trying to get me to say something else, and I ain't gonna do that. Uh-huh. Caught you. Knew it, you were trolling me. You're trying to get me to say something else, like everybody else has done, and I ain't gonna fall for it. Nice try though. Like the way you guys put in a certain word to get me to say the N word. Yeah, nice try. I know what that's about too. So, nice troll job. Appreciate it. See? Told you he was in here trolling me. And it's not the same one, it's probably just a different one, but it's all good, I don't really care. I deal with trolls all the time, so trolls don't bother me. Sometimes, and I'm serious about this. Sometimes it's not the trolls that bother me; it's the regular people that bother me. That's what fucks me up a lot of times. The balance kind of teeter-totters. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's the regulars, sometimes it's the trolls. It just kind of teeter-totters off like a seesaw. It goes constantly back and forth. You know what I mean? It's just my opinion. Hey, you guys talk shit on me. I have the right to talk shit too. Or at least just mess around. Don't I? I mean, seriously. You guys mess with me all day long. What, I can't mess with you back? I mean, Jesus. Seriously, man. Seriously, dude. Dude. We got to do another stream there, dude. You got to make your donations, dude. I need some burgers. I need a biscuit in the morning. Oh, man. People on YouTube these days are such fucking characters, I swear. Everybody plays one. Except when you get to people like me. I have multiple characters, so there you go. Everybody outside. Pressure's already trained, so. That's how Pressure releases all his barks. Oh, what's up? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the public thing. Welcome, everyone. Please like, share, subscribe, and activate the notification bell to watch more enjoyable content. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. It is most appreciated. Well, I made my coffee infusion, which consists of cinnamon, honey, two different types of, one creamer, a K-cup, and ginger. Got all kinds of stuff. I put a little bit of turmeric in it as well because I'm having a little bit of intestinal discomfort a little bit. So that adds as a numbing agent, to kind of settle things down, I'm debating on whether or not I should put my fiber supplement in there or not. I probably should, because I haven't had my supplement in a couple of days now. Because I've been, kind of doing just fine without it. But, I'll plop that in there just in case. Normally I don't do this, but the doctor says I need to eat more fiber, so. And you know what's funny? They said the same thing to my wife too. But I want to give you guys some insight. All right. People take all these fancy pills, all the people ingest all this bullshit in their diet when you really don't need it. All you need to do is keep it simple. I watched a video of a lady that was living. Basically, it was a video of her. She was 103 years old. And she ate natural foods, real foods, not this fake processed bullshit that we eat every single day. Me, I've always lived off of it. I've always eaten processed foods. But maybe that's my problem. If I would stop eating processed foods and start eating more natural stuff, maybe my body would naturally right itself. Because think about it. Drinking whole milk, for one thing. Well, as you may or may not know, whole milk comes from cows. And the cows eat the grass and break it down into vitamins and natural nourishment, right? Well, she also eats 2 to 3 eggs a day, every single morning. And I wanted to tell you that she said that, eggs are bad, they say. Eggs will break up your cholesterol, spike up your cholesterol, they say. So that they put on too much fat, they say. So to tell you the truth, I think it's all hogwash. Because why would something that comes from the earth be terribly bad for you? Why would it be? You look at these cereal boxes and everything else that comes out of a box. You look at the ingredients. Some of the ingredients on there are so complex that you can't even pronounce what you're eating. You can't even pronounce what the hell you're eating. So how do you expect that crap to be good for you when half of the ingredients that are in it you can't even pronounce or even know what the hell they are? I mean, isn't there something wrong there? Isn't there something weird? I mean, even with the medications that you get from a doctor, some of the medications normal people can't even pronounce. But yet they're prescribed to take it every single day just to keep themselves alive. If you have to take pills just to keep yourself alive, then there's something else more deeper that's wrong. That means you're depriving your body of something that it desperately needs. And you can find it in natural foods that you probably have inside your own house. You just don't realize the benefits or how they can work naturally with your body and with the natural system that you've already been blessed with. A lot of us suffer from being overweight. A lot of us suffer from clinical depression. A lot of us suffer from a lot of health issues. Now, all of those things could easily be remedied with a natural diet as we were intended to be. You know what? This is something that would actually be a shocker to you guys. This lady also eats a pound of hamburger a day. And what she does, she cooks it, salts it. Now, here's the difference. She gets the normal salt, the kosher salt, the natural salt that is from the earth. She doesn't use that pre-processed sodium shit that comes out of basically a blue cylinder like this. She doesn't use that. You know, that's what we're missing in this world. Because think about it. People in the old days, they lived a long time. They had a lot of longevity in their lives. And they lived a long time because they had a healthy, well-balanced diet naturally. None of this artificial sweeteners, artificial bullshit that they try and pull off on you, pre-processed stuff. Some of the deli meats out there, they're so goddamn processed that you don't even know what the hell you're eating anymore. You know, that's what's wrong with this. That's why obesity is off the chain. Because a lot of people are not eating a natural, well-balanced diet. And by the way, I happen to be one of them. I'm trying to be more natural as I could be, but there's just some days where I just don't do it. I don't go regimental like I'm supposed to. And therefore, you kind of wonder why I get health problems myself. You know, why I'm a little bit overweight, why I have, depression issues and et cetera and so forth. It's because I'm not consuming a well-balanced diet every single day, a natural diet. You know, and that's what I highly recommend. You know, go for a natural diet. And I know for a fact, and I've had this conversation before. I know for a fact a lot of the natural foods out there. Now this is how they basically reel you in. They make the pre-processed foods as cheap as you can get it. And they make the natural foods so damn expensive that you couldn't even buy them even if you wanted to. That is what's wrong with this country these days. That's what's wrong with this world. They want to eliminate the natural foods and push off the pre-processed stuff. Like I said, I grew up on the processed shit. You know, I grew up on that stuff. You know, that was me. And that's probably why I have a lot of health issues today. You know, due to, depression and, physical and mental issues. But it should be noted that a lot of people in this world that have physical and mental issues, it's caused and due to poor diet. I don't know what that is. I do support, eating naturally and taking care of your body the way it's supposed to be. But as far as you know, whatever natural socialism, I don't even know what the hell that is. You know, I believe that people should believe whatever they want. You know, they have the right to, like when it comes to voting, you should have the freedom to vote for whoever it is you want to vote for. And if you don't want to vote at all, you shouldn't have to. You know, we have the freedom of choice. We have the freedom of, you know, to do with what we want. You know, we shouldn't have to have people tell us, oh, you should vote this way, you should vote that way, you should do this, you should do that, you should, you need. No. That's not the way a society should work. A society should work by giving you the freedom of choice to choose what you want to do without being intimidated, without being goaded, or without being brainwashed, so to speak, in any way, shape, or form. You know, you should have the freedom of choice. And a lot of people don't get that because a lot of people are so consumed about other people. You know, like, well, maybe because Joe Blow is doing this, maybe I should do it. You know, maybe because, oh, that person's doing this, so I'm going to do it. You know, monkey see, monkey do. And that's a bad way of thinking. You know, it really is. You know, you should be basically having the freedom to do with what you want with your life. And when it comes to voting, you should vote how you feel, and that's it. Hey, what's happening, man? How's it going? So, but that's the way I feel. Oh, that's good. What you been up to, bro? How's life been treating you these days? Hopefully it's been treating you well. Me, I've been doing all right. You know, I can't complain. Just making up some breakfast with some pancakes and eggs, and just chit-chatting and getting ready to get started for the day, you know. That's about it. You know, I'm just chit-chatting, and like I said, I was I'm going to give you well, right over here it's only 9:41 over here, so you're like 2 hours time difference. That's what sucks on the daylight savings time. Everybody's all screwed up. Yep. Yeah, we don't have that over here, so yeah. That's one of the downsides. We're the state that never fucking changes. Swear to God. I almost regret being in Arizona. I swear. Tell you the truth, I'd rather move to Canada if I had the money to do it. Canada seems better anyway. I mean, it's beautiful over there. You know, it's more clean, it's more organized. You know, I think it's just a more calmer place, but I could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. It could be just as fucked up as this place. Oh, French? Man, France might not be that bad either. I don't know. Is it decent or is it shit over there? I mean, I don't know. You know, because like I said, you know, I really wish I could have a change of scenery, I tell you that. Because, you know, being here is fine, but, you know, I just get bored of the same old fucking routine all the time, you know what I mean? It's nice to have some decent change, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Getting ready to make some pancakes here. I'll show you guys what I'm up to here in just a second. I've been just chit-chatting with you guys as I'm doing everything, so. Yeah. Maybe France might be good. I mean, I don't know. I just want to be someplace where, you know, there's no political bullshit. There's no fucking divisions, no crap like that. Alaska's too isolated and cold. I've been there before. Well, my dad has. And I've seen pictures where he was fucking hanging icicles on the goddamn, you know, the icicles were about that big and that big around right off the top of their roof. And I'm like, and now I want to be fucking freezing my ass off in that? Oh my God. Yeah, Florida might be pretty good. Got a lot of hurricanes though over there. Maybe. Oh, now you're talking about the pipeline. You know, my advice to everybody, Trump, goddammit, open that fucking Alaskan pipeline. Get that crude oil out. We need it bad. Fucking gas prices are fucking outrageous. That's a good point there. I'm glad you brought it up. Yep. Thank you, Spice. I'm glad you brought that up, man. I appreciate that. Yep. You're a guy, right? I just wanted to make sure. Even though it doesn't really matter, but. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you brought it up, though. Thank you. I'm glad you brought that subject up because that's a very important thing, you know. And we need to get those pipelines open so that we could fucking lower gas prices. My pronouns are... Ha 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 ha. Very funny. Very funny. I like you, dude. Or dudette. Or whoever you are. I like you. And I appreciate you coming in the stream and keeping me company, man. You know, I appreciate all of you out there. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for more beautiful streams such as this and a heck of a lot more. Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. See, I'm so glad I don't own a car. I'm so glad I don't, but I regret one thing, having to pay $2 freaking every single time I ride the goddamn bus. It doesn't matter what you're doing or where you're at, you still have to pay the $2. And if you want to ride the train, then you have to have a bus card. So that costs you basically $20 to fucking get the fucking thing open and to get it activated and all that bullshit. So either way, they're going to fucking stick you where the sun don't shine. And it sucks. No, the light rail ain't free. You got to have a bus card to get on it. And they still charge you $2 to get on that damn thing. So, yeah. It ain't free, man. Ain't nothing in this world for free. Hell no. I wish it was, though. Fuck, I goddamn wish it was. But then again, if we had everything for free, how the fuck would we fix anything? Yep. You know, how would we fix anything? How would we maintain the roads, maintain the public facilities? Can't maintain it on just donations alone. So therefore, that's why they gouge you like that. So yeah, either way, you know, basically, I'm just going to say this to you bluntly. As far as expenses goes, you might as well spread them cheeks wide because they're going to be going straight in with no Vaseline, no matter what. You're going to get fucked. That's the bottom line to all that. You know, that's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because it never fucking changes. Never does. Well, I don't know about that. I'm gonna plead the fifth on that. I don't know anything about all that. You know what? Politics in general, that is what is destroying this country single-handedly, and it's going to be the death of us all. It really is. I am cooking pancakes. And I've got scrambled eggs here off to the side, right over here. And I'm going to be doing up those next. How are you been doing today, by the way? New person that just came in. Hopefully you're old enough to be here. Yeah, exactly. We've got to be united, not divided. I don't care if you're a Democrat. I don't care if you're a Republican. In my book, you're a human fucking being, and you have the right to do with what you want in this lifetime. Because we only have one life to live. Why not live it correctly by just being free? This is one bad thing about this fucking... See how they fucking stick like that? That's what pisses me off. The pancakes stick to the bottom of the goddamn pan like that. On a cast iron skillet, I would never get that. Never. Just on this bullshit. Okay, let's see. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm gonna plead the fifth. I'm making multiple pancakes. It's just that right now I'm just making this one. Just takes me a while to make one, that's all. I gotta toast that up a little more. Oh, trust me, I got enough to go around. Don't worry, Spice. I got some for you. I know you'll be right over. Oh, Jesus. You'll go in your little imaginary vehicle and you'll just drive right over. See that? Shit pisses me off, man. Damn it. Sticks to the motherfucking bottom. That aggravates me. Man, hold on a minute. I gotta fucking fix this here. Gotta scrape this off the bottom. I gotta turn it down a little more. Turn my stove down. That's as best as I can get it. Sorry, I can't do no more than that. So I'm gonna add some butter to it so that I can. It's gonna smoke up. I know it's gonna smoke up. Yeah, it is. Cause I got it on too goddamn high. Fucking A. I did turn the burner down a little bit, so. Once again, that's why I hate pancakes out of a box. So. Yeah, I know. Spice, be nice. Don't be mean. Y'all need to learn to get along. So be nice. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, I'm gonna have to get out of here. I've been on here for about a fucking hour. I didn't know that. I got me a different spatula, so hopefully this one will work a little better. I'm gonna try and flip this one over. Hopefully this one will turn out a little better. This is one thing I do not like is that I don't like fucking pancake mix out of a fucking box. Oh, that one turned out good. Holy shit. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Yeah, it does. It does fly when you're having fun. That pancake turned out pretty good. Not bad. Hopefully all the rest of them will turn out that way. I think I am going to start maybe adding a little bit more butter to the pan a little bit so that it won't smoke up like that. But yeah, time does fly when you're having fun, man. And I'm glad I spent some quality time with you guys today. I appreciate that, you know. You know, this kind of thing really means a lot. It really does. You know, and I'm happy and I'm grateful that I have good people like all of you in here in my chat today. Yep, it is. Well, he's being good for right now. Okay. Thank you, John. Spice is being good right now. And you, little Johnny boy, you better watch your P's and Q's there, little man. Hey, I gotta get on him too. You know, the love has to be spread. Yeah, I know you didn't. You're all right, dude. You're okay. You're okay there, Spice. Spice is nice. Spice goes on rice. Because spice is nice. It's just a bunch of smoke and mirrors. Look at that, smoke and mirrors. There we go. Then you just pour some out and blammo. And we are go again. Whoop, whoop. Okay, I'm gonna try. There we go. I got it on the lowest setting. So hopefully that'll keep them from sticking to the bottom and all that. Pressure, what are you doing? You doing that? I did do that. Yep, there's some people outside. You need to bark at them. Come on, Pressure. Go bark at them. Yep. Go get them, Pressure. Pressurize them. Because that's it. I'm going. Come on, Aurora. Hooberize them. That gets their pain in the necks out for a little bit. There we go. I had to get the dogs out. Wait, what is it? When you melt the butter. Okay. Yep. Actually, I've got a Pit Bull German Shepherd mix. And then I've got a German Shepherd Husky mix. So they're outside right now, just barking at the neighbors. As per usual. But he does sound like a Doberman, huh? Appreciate that. Like I said, I don't call him Baby Dinosaur for nothing. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Whoop, whoop. Put the it. My Pressure. And the president. And you put the it. What? I'm in the you guys get a treat because you guys were good dogs. There you go. One for you and one for you. There. Now go have fun. That was so fun. I like that. It's all good, man. It's all good. Now let's see how this pancake turned out. Ah, fuck. I'm going to turn this up just a slight. Just a smidgen, because I've got to get these things going here, you know. All right. This one is she's a German Shepherd Husky mix, and her name is Aurora. And this one over here, he is now let me see if I get this straight here. He is a German Shepherd Pit Bull mix, and his name is Pressure. Pressure. Pretty it. He's just looking out the window, barking at the neighbors. Oh. And Aurora has to talk trash too, so anyway. Hi, Aurora. Here, come here. Watch. Just thought I'd show you my little ones. So yeah, now you guys know my doggies. That would be well, thank you. Thank you. Like I said, they love barking at the neighbors. That's their favorite thing. I gotta toast that up a little more, dang it. Just gotta let it sit. So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this short because I've been on here for about an hour, and I don't want YouTube to cut me off. So you guys take care, much love, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And as usual, thank you for watching. Later, guys. Bye.